Alright guys, good to see you. I thought just for fun I'd kind of do a little bit of reviewing on my book. The name is MIQUOYA and the title is Taint. About this book, it is good for ages 9 and up, but I want to make it clear that this is not a book that is targeted to children, and it is more for older people and even adults, because the general theme in the book, even though it starts off kind of nice and fantasy, it does get kind of dark real quick. Now, I'm not going to tell you what actually happens in the book because I don't want to ruin it for those of you who are going to read it still. But, I mean, there are dark elements and it does get quite scary. And so I think it's too scary for like little kids and little girls. It's more for like young adults. A good area, I'd say. Good for young adults. More about the book as far as like how clean it is. Now, this is important to me that I discuss it with you because this is just a reflection on the kind of person I am. I've always been very uncomfortable with anything that's crude or swearing or even any kind of sexual content. I don't like those things, and I will never put those in my books, and you probably notice in my videos I always keep them clean. And it's not that I'm trying to appeal to anybody. Whether people like it or not, I'm going to do that because that's the kind of person I am. And so from here on out too, all of the books I'm going to write, there will never be a single swear word, and I won't even use crude language or crude humor because I just don't like it, that stuff. I just don't like it myself. And so you'll know that you'll be safe with these books that I write because of that. There is one other aspect of that though, as far as being clean, especially in our culture. Sometimes violence and gore kind of gets permissible, especially in movies. I don't like a lot of gore myself, and so I try to keep that out of there. But there is still a lot of violence associated with that, and so unfortunately, if you're looking for a book that has no violence, you won't find it in this. This book does have a great deal of violence in it, and there's fighting and killing, and there's blood. Not very descriptive, because I don't like to get super descriptive about that stuff. But, still there's a lot of violence. Anyways, that's the book, so excuse me, I'm still on the tail end of my sickness. I'm trying to get healthy. I'll put the description or link to this book in the description below, so you can come and click on it, and you can come and review it, and if you're still interested in purchasing it. I think the paperback version is definitely the cooler looking one. However, the excuse me, the ebook version is definitely much cheaper. The reason why it's so much cheaper is because of the cost level. As far as like the programs associated with and the distribution that it's associated with, this actually I can't really make it much cheaper. In fact, when this is bought through distribution, I make almost nothing because I put it so I put it at the lowest I could. And it's the same with the ebook version. They wouldn't let me go any lower. I really don't think I should sell these for too expensive, especially when they're newer, and I just want people to kind of enjoy them. Will this price go up in the future? Most likely. But for now, I want to keep it as low as possible, just so people have better access to it and they can just enjoy it. But yeah, that price probably will go up in the future. Anyways, that's more just discussing my book, and if you're interested in it, again, link in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed. Well, that's all, guys. Bye.